What's up? This is like my 30th video of the day. I want to say thank you to my subscribers. I just got 10,000. No, I have zero. My first day on YouTube. But we'll see what happens. Man, I just want to talk about acting black. Like, I've seen some really good videos about people kind of just like shutting down like that like stereotype. Like, I think that's so whack when people are like, you act black. Like, how do you act black? Like, stereotypically black, like in this, like, it's crazy because, like, just saying that, like, you're like, what kind of black? Like, African black? Like, or, like from Africa? Like, there's different cultures in Africa. Like, are you talking about like in a hut, like Africa, like bones? Like, what are you talking about? Because like, most time people are talking about African American culture, like blacks in the states, and like stereotypically like you gotta be like a thug, you gotta be hard, like you gotta dress a certain way, like you can only listen to rap and hip hop, blah blah. But like that's ridiculous. I think that's so ridiculous that that people say like because I get that a lot from from like friends and people and whatever, like my parents. Oh my gosh, like you're not black, and I'm like, what? I'm not black? No, I thought I was black. I was so convinced. But I mean, it's just so stupid. Like, I'm not black. I actually might be part black because we don't even know what I am all the way. But I'm probably not. Like, I don't look. I'm not black. So I think that's retarded. Like, a lot of people like will say that and stuff from the way that I dress. Like, you can't tell right now because I'm just wearing like a white V-neck and like some jeans. But like usually like and like the earrings and whatever and like the music I listen to, I usually rock like a fitted cap and stuff. And man, I gotta show you this. This is my favorite hat, man. The Bay Area. Um. Anyways, like it's just so stupid. Like it's just so stupid. Like if someone likes to dress a certain way, like why would you talk shit and like say that they're trying to be black or trying to be gangster or whatever? Like I love like hip hop culture. Like that's part of my life. Like I like live, breathe, eat, sleep hip hop. Like I love it, man. And like that's the way I like to dress. That's the music I like to listen to. Like that's like my style or whatever. And it works for me. Like, that's me. And the ladies sure like it. um, no, like I like to be comfortable too. Like I sag my pants. Like that's what I like. Like that's comfortable for me. Like my pants up here, like that's not comfortable for me. Like I, like I'm sorry. Like that's not me. So I think it's dumb when people are trying to say like, or like the wackest one is like you're not black enough to black people. Like black people call other people not black enough, or say you're acting white. Like oh my gosh, like you talk white or something like that's crazy too. Like you can't act black, you can't act Asian, you can't act white, you can't act Hispanic, like you can't act Middle Eastern. You can't. I mean that too, because I'm part Middle Eastern, and that's funny because like when you fill out things, there's most of the time there's no like, it's like white, non-Hispanic, blah blah blah, Hispanic, black, blah, all this, and there's like most of the time there's no Middle Eastern category. I wouldn't like fill that out necessarily, anyways, because I'm not Middle Eastern. I'm like a quarter Lebanese. But anyways, so I think that's funny. Like I think it's stupid that people like would I think that's stupid. Because when I went to University of Portland my freshman year, I'm not going there anymore because I don't like it. Um, Man, small schools are some bullshit. Everyone has their own thing. That's cool. For me, no, like it's too small. I met everyone like in the first year. It's like I'm not gonna meet any new people now. Like I'm done. Like what? Like, that's crazy. Like I like to be in a bigger population. I like more diversity and so. But when I first went there, um, I was one of the more urban people going there. Um, I'm from Portland, and I live like right next to the city, right over the Broadway Bridge, near like Lloyd Center and the mall and everything, right off Broadway. So, I just I'm a city kid. My style and whatever is very urban, So I think that's more of a classification, like, oh, like that, he's urban more, um, urban style, urban whatever, blah blah blah. In I think that's more influence than acting black. Um, like if you're from the country, like you're gonna be more rural. It's not like you're more white just because you're like hello there. Like the way you like you're more rural. Like that's what I think that's how it should be classified more. I don't know. Anyways, when I went to University of Portland my freshman year, like I was one of the few kids that dressed the way I did. Um, I would rock a bandana out the back of my pants and stuff. I'm not in a gang or anything. Like that's just my style. I wouldn't like rock a blue flag off the left side or anything. I'm not trying to front. I wouldn't like wrap a red bandana around my wrist or my neck or anything. I like to rock a white or a black bandana. Kind of like accent my clothing. I wear a lot of black and a lot of white. Like I think that's cool. I like colorful stuff too, man. That's cool too. But more neutral bandanas just because like there is gang affiliation or whatever. And so like, and my pants are like low or whatever. And like I'm listening to hip hop all the time and sometimes the way I talk is more urban, I guess. And I feel like I'm very well spoken. I can be very well spoken. Like I also can get into more of a limited um, verbal capacity. Does that make any sense? Um, like I like to have fun, and like a lot of times in day to day life, you're just like, yeah, hella shit, blah blah blah, whatever, go dumb, like whatever, like say all this stuff and like not talk about too much. But at the same time, like I can definitely like speak my mind and talk about real shit and use big words and whatever. Like so it was just funny because like when I first went there, a lot of people at the school, um, kind of gave me shit or like would talk shit about me behind my back and like give me like funny looks and stuff like some of the upperclassmen guys. That's another thing I've talked about older guys, man. I gotta write that down or something. I gotta remember that. They talk hella shit, like, oh, this kid thinks he's black. This kid thinks he's such a gangster. All this shit. Like, I'm not a gangster. Like, I've never shot anybody. Like, I've never been in a gang. I've never sold uh, bad drugs. uh, I mean, I've done a lot of stuff, but I've never like sold crack or anything like that. Or so, I've had my fair share of stuff, like whatever. But I'm not a gangster. I'm not like hard. Like, if you want to fuck with me, then like I'm not gonna back down. Like I will knock somebody out. Like I'm not like a bitch or anything. But I'm not like confrontational. I'm not trying to fight people. I'm not trying to prove this. Like no, like I'm me. But it was just funny because when I first went there, people hella hated. Um, not so much the ladies though. Um, but yeah, man, acting black, that's just retarded. That's ridiculous. There's no such thing as acting black. Um, I would say it's more urban, and I think Hispanic people can act urban, Asian people, white people, black people, purple people, whatever. So I just kind of want to talk about that because I've experienced that a lot with people like you're acting black, or like you try to act black. I'm not trying to act like anything. I'm very comfortable with who I am and like what I do and like what I say and how I say it and like my style and what I listen to and watch and whatever and what I'm interested in. So, you know, if you don't like me for whatever reason, that's chill. Like whatever, man. Everyone's different. So I just think it's funny that people even say that act black. But yeah, my next video maybe I'll talk about older guys, because I've had so much shit from older guys, man. It's so funny. Ah. All right, that's what I'll do next. Anyways, those things acting black. Everyone be yourself. I mean, if you're trying to front and act like something you're not, then that's whack. Fair enough. But I mean, as long as you're true to yourself and like do what you like to do and act like you really who you are. So for sure. YouTube, peace.